city. Call it
Okay.
Shallow Bay. The port city of Shallow Bay. Um, when you arrive, it's pretty laid out. You bring the gate guards allowed to let the carts in, and you walk in. You can see two. You see four individuals. Two um kind of tall. One in heavy plate armor. With a large greatsword on his back. The other seems to be unarmed. But he has like a dark leather long coat on and a very wide brimmed hat. Skin is kind of pale looking with slightly pointed ears. You can't see his eyes. He's wearing glasses that cover like all of his eyes. The other gentleman in plate mail doesn't seem to be wearing his helmet. Like he's holding it in his hand. Behind the man with the large brimmed hat is another spectacled man, a little shorter than him. Um, long purplish, seems to be leather vest, with just a long sleeved shirt on. On the back of his vest, you can see the symbol what appears to be like a crow or a raven. It's like in a crescent shape. Um, there's very few people out right now. Seems like shops are closing up. It's getting pretty dark out. It's kind of late. It's pretty late right now. A few people walking around. The streets are lit up with lanterns. The clock tower. Um, they're standing like right in front of the clock tower. It's pretty high. It's about, let's say, about 30 something feet up. As you guys all hop off of the crates, the wagons and everything, Joseph turns to you and he says, "Well, looks like we made it pretty safely. Um, we're going to start unloading these wagons tomorrow. So for right now, you can find lodging or whatever it is you feel like doing. Um, I'm going to go talk to those two over there." He points to the two gentlemen I just described, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, Frizzle is going to just fly up to the tallest building nearby and kind of take perch and start grooming himself.
Okay, so you're gonna fly to the top of the clock tower.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, while this is happening, the Dragonborn Yarmander, he is going to um, just sigh. Why, that beast. And then he looks over to his small companion, probably just hiding in the seat cushion or whatever it is that we were sitting on.
Hmm.
And he's just going to climb out and climb up onto his arm and onto his shoulder and just stay there. And we're just going to walk around, have a look, see what's
Okay.
going on in the town.
Not much. Seems like most people are heading over to, um, like if you're facing the clock tower, it seems like a couple of people are heading out to your left down this street a ways down. It sounds like there's a lot of people over there. You can hear like music, like a lot of talking, a little laughter.
Well, let's go see what's over there, huh, Stingy? And the little scorpion just goes, Meh! And then we we head over there, see what's going on over there.
Okay. Can you make a perception check for me?
All right, perception. Click perception. 10.
10. Okay. As you walk by, as you walk over there, you walk close enough to Joseph and the two other gentlemen. You just happen to hear overhear. Oh, Joseph. Well, what you assumed is the tall, wide brimmed hat man, because you see out the corner of your eye. He turns to Joseph and says, "Oh, Joseph, pleasure to see you again. How'd you get here?" And the conversation continues on, but you don't hear the rest of it because you continue to walk on. First of all, what are you doing? You just gonna sit on the clock tower?
I'm gonna kind of just because I kind of am more owl-like, just kind of examining and kind of keeping an eye out from very far up. I
Can I
have
have
heard,
you make a perception check?
of course. I probably don't see anything.
Would you roll?
10.
Okay. No, you look around the city. You look around the town. Not much. You see the same. You see people heading over to that street I mentioned to. Can't remember your name. The dragonborn, your dragonborn companion. You look up and you see the sky is lit up with stars, but there's one in particular. It's a little odd. It seems to glow with a strange, like deep ocean blue.
I pull out my notebook and start writing that down.
Okay.
Some things never change.
All right. So by this time, you have made it to, you've made it down. You made it to the street down quite a ways. You see everybody stopped in at what you can assume is the tavern. It's pretty lit up inside. It's where all the music's coming from, all the talking.
hmm
All right. Well, I go towards there, see what they're talking about.
Okay. Um, okay. You walk over to the tavern. You walk in. They just they all seem to be talking about ships going missing, business being bad, no fish to catch, the water being like there's like a whole bunch of like just was it flotsam or yeah flotsam and debris and stuff in the water. There's this kind of weird. So you hear over here one person talk about this like weird oily like film over the top of the water, like a ways out from the port. Um, yeah. You want to talk to anybody specific?
No, I just wanted to hear that. Okay, so I'm gonna head over towards the water.
Okay, so you're gonna walk out and head. Okay.
Yep. Just gonna see what's
Um,
going on down at the docks or what have you.
okay, so you walk over. You walk down one of the docks. You walk down the stairs to where you can see like the lower part of the dock where you assume the smaller boats are meant to dock. You look at the water. The water near the dock looks, I guess, it's pretty dark. You can't really see much. Oh no, make a perception check. Yeah, I
Alrighty.
should do that. Sorry, again, I'm new to DMing, so
Yeah, that's fine. Uh, 10 again.
holy shit. So yeah, it's pretty dark out. You over the water, it doesn't seem like you can still see the like sheen of the moonlight off the waves. Um, there's a little debris in the port, but not a lot. Not as much as you would assume there was based on the talk in the tavern.
Hmm. Well, okay, so what can I do here? Um, okay, so I'm gonna take my little scorpion friend and I'm gonna lower him down towards the water to see if he tastes anything weird, and I'm gonna take him back up and see if anything happens to him.
Nothing happens to him. He kind of like shudders a little bit because you kind of just made him drink salt water. Um, that's about it.
Animal cruelty.
Nothing unusual. He seems to be as his normal self.
All right. Is there anybody standing near the dock, like a random fisherman or something?
There's a couple. There's a couple people up on the top of the upper area of the dock. They seem to be like they're moving boxes and stuff. There's one guy up there. He looks with a clipboard. He looks kind of official.
All right, I'm gonna approach that guy and I'm gonna say, "Who there? Do you know anything about this missing ship business?"
He looks up from his clipboard, looks at you like, "Oh, of course I do. I'm the what the hell are they called? I can't think of what they call. I'm the
Portmasters?
Yeah,
Or
there you go,
something like that?
portmaster. Yes, the portmaster. Thank you. Of course I do. I'm the portmaster. I'm the one that has to mainly deal with the missing ships. What's it to you?
How much would you pay for someone to deal with this problem?
This is when conveniently Frizzle just shows up.
As you start talking as you start this conversation, you see Frizzle like kind of fly down, kind of fly next to you. He beats his wings a little bit. There's a little breeze, and lands next to you. I'm assuming he lands.
I glance over at him. Of course, I mention money and he shows up.
Okay, so as you ask how much he says, well, I would pay, but it's not. Well, to whoever could solve this issue, they will be paid quite handsomely. Not by me personally, but by the town in general. Why do you think you? And as he says this, you can feel like quite a little tremor in the ground. The waves seem to roughen, and yeah, he stands there a little shocked, and he stands there a little shaken and continues. So what do you think you will be? Do you think you're the one who could, you and your companion here, could solve this for us?
And Frizzle just tilts his head more like an owl because he's.
I just glance over at him and say, "Keep quiet, my friend. We're talking here. Yes, I think that I could deal with this, and if he decides to come along, sure. What specifically seems to be the problem? A kraken?
We don't know. We know ships go out and they don't come back in. The ones that do make it back are missing crewmen and supplies. And any ship that we send out to go try to find out what's going on doesn't ever come back.
All right. Anything to add, my friend?
Well, I was thinking since ships don't come back, maybe I could fly you out there. But then we wouldn't have anything to stand and fight on if we needed.
Brilliant as always.
I do have an intelligence of 8.
Well, I guess I am slightly higher than you. Okay. Well, I suppose we could go back to those people the caravan leader. We could see if he has any inroads on how we could get out there.
Okay, so he says, well, that's fine. Um, just if you make it back, come talk to me, and we'll see, and we'll talk about your reward. He turns his back to you and continues to he starts walking away and looking at his clipboard.
Alrighty. So I start heading back. I don't know about my bird friend companion.
I follow.
I'm just gonna head back.
As you walk back, you walk back to the last place you had seen Joseph. They're not there anymore. They um are just not there. Like, you get to just they probably left sometime around the time you went to the tavern and then came back and talked to um the portmaster.
Yeah.
We got paid, right?
I'm gonna start looking at the ground, see if I can track them. It's a busy street, so I don't think I will be able to, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay. Make a it'll be survival. 1 second.
I can make a survival if you want.
Yeah. Make a survival. Check.
I got better than I have been all game. 14.
14. Uh, like I said, pretty busy street. It is a cobblestone street. There's footprints like all around. There seems to be one fairly recent. There's a couple sets that's fairly recent. This is for one for each of the people that you saw standing here. Um, Three of them seem to be headed off to. Let's see, if you have your back to the clock tower, they'll be heading off to your left down one of the streets that way, and the other two are going to your right. We're in the direction towards the tavern.
Alright. Well, I'll head towards the tavern to see if I can figure out where the other one went if I need that other person. But I'll head towards the tavern, see if I recognize any of the people there.
Okay, so you head towards the tavern. Um, on your way over there, you stopped hearing the music. The street's still lit up. The tavern is still pretty lit up. As you walk in, you can see there's still a lot of. Well, there's quite a few people in there. There's less than there were the first time, but there's no more music playing. So the person who was playing the music is gone, and you don't seem to recognize. Oh no, you do see the man in the purple, that was in the purple like leather vest, sitting at one of the tables.
Frizzle goes over and orders a strong drink.
Okay. You walk over to the bar, the bartender.
Flutter my wings a little.
Okay, you flutter your wings. He kind of like glared at you a little bit, like that's your feathers getting all over everything. It's not going to be good for business.
No, sorry, head itch.
He says, "Yeah, all right." He turns around. He goes to one of the kegs that's behind the counter and fills up a mug and brings it back to you.
I give him the gold for however much the drink costs, and I take the drink.
All right, cool.
Thank you, good sir.
Alrighty. I'm just standing as soon as I see him walking over or going over towards the bar, I just sigh and say, "Spending our money already." And I walk over to the guy that I recognize, and I sit next to him if there's a seat next to him.
There is.
And
no one else at the table.
All right. So I just pull up a seat next to him and I say, "So, you from these parts?"
He looks at you. He looks up at you from his drink. He's like, I said, "Who, me? No, no, no. I'm here with I'm here with friends on business."
It's one of those friends, John.
John, I don't know it. Know
Cena.
it, John.
And he, I'm gonna try to insight check this guy.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Seems honest
I'll try.
enough. The look of confusion on his face when you mentioned the name John, um, seems legit.
Alrighty. Um,
I'm
apparently
rolling.
my yeah.
I'm rolling as well, and I rolled a 22 on insight.
You're at the bar.
I can see stuff going on though from there, right?
Were
That was
you
a
actively paying
perception
attention,
check.
or are you just drinking?
I would be paying attention to my friend because I know we're looking into stuff. So I'd be keeping an eye on him.
All right, you can. Well, there's no rule you need to make. Is you're not close enough. There's enough people in here where the noise level is loud enough where you can't hear them, but you can like see him. You don't know what the conversation is.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, good to know. I'll stay. Just keep an eye on what's going on.
Okay.
Alright, so I continue to talk to this guy. So, what brings you to these parts then? I thought I saw you talking to one of my friends, but forget about that. Anything special?
He kind of like squints behind his glasses, like one of your friends. Oh, you must mean the guild master. No, I was not talking to that gentleman. Our guild master was. I'm just here accompanying him.
Oh, I see. Um, so, are they staying at accommodations, or I sort of wandered off to have a look at this place, but I didn't pay attention to where they were going.
I currently have no idea where he is. He tends to wander on his own.
Fair enough.
Tricky man to follow.
Alrighty. Okay, so do you know anything about what's happening at the port? Have you been here longer than we have? I assume we only just got here.
Oh, we've been here a couple days. Me me and Jack have been trying to get some information on what's going on. Our guildmaster, I'm not sure what he's been doing. He's not likely to have been doing it, though it is likely he has not been doing anything productive, I should say. He's a interesting man, but not someone you'd call upon if you want something taken care of immediately.
Hmm. Does he have any boats in dock, or did he lose anything out there?
Oh no, no. We honestly just probably we wound up here accident. I'm not the best navigator. Jack definitely is not. And our master just prefers to go for walks. And so we are here.
All right. So you don't have any boats in dock? Just double checking.
Oh no, we're not even from the area. As he says this, you see him turn his head, look towards the door. You can see another man walk in dressed in let's see, orange, I want to say. Um like kind of puffy pants that like are tied at the upper part of his shin. black and orange socks and like just like regular shoes, but like the top's kind of like frilled out. Um, a lantern strapped to his belt, and he's walking over to um he's walking over to you guys, and he takes a seat at the table. And the spectacled man you were talking to before is, Jack, welcome, welcome back. Where have you been? And he says, I was going out for a walk. The guy in the glasses like sighs and just shakes his head like, you too.
So Jack,
He turns
you,
to you, says, that is me.
yes, I'd assumed. Um, know anything about what's going on in port?
Uh, he turns to the speckled man who you're talking to, and he says, probably no more than what he's told you already. Um, there's something, there's ships going out, and they don't come back. Um, yeah, I have no idea what the hell's going on here.
All right. Do you know of anybody local who might be able to get me out there? I know it's dangerous, but I am slightly capable, as you can see. And I sort of motion towards my little pet on my shoulder, and then my weapons on my back.
He looks at you and says, cute, but no, I don't. We've just gotten here. And as he finishes that sentence, you hear a scream like outside. Like,
I quickly get up and go see what's going on.
okay. So as you jump up and turn around towards the door and start to head out, you notice those other two coming with you. And Frizzle, what are you doing? You hear the scream
Uh,
too. In fact,
I'll
everybody in the whole tavern.
immediately start flying out.
You start. Okay,
I
this isn't
just
a
start.
very high. This is a very high ceiling place, and there's a lot of people running through the door right now.
I'm assuming it's at least 10 feet tall. And is there a window?
Mm, yes, but no, there's a couple windows on top, but they're all closed.
Don't matter to me. I fly through with my capacities out.
Okay, as you fly up and breaking through one of the windows, you come out onto the street. You can see a number of people screaming and running, and more um very strange like creatures. They seem to have like coral growing off of their body in some places. Fins, kind of like wide, fishy eyes.
Oh,
Some of them have
oh.
like spines growing out of their body. Others have a couple have like tentacle arms.
Is it too late to go back into the bar?
No.
I fly back into the bar and I find my dragonborn friend. Yeah, we might want to
Oh,
stay out of this.
by this time, he's already run out the door.
Oh, I
Yeah.
fly. Can I see him on the streets?
Yes, you can see. You see him now. Oh yeah, like out on the street, like right in front of the door. You see a bunch of people running and pushing past him, like not nudging, but like smacking him in the shoulder as they run by him.
Okay. I fly down to where he is. I don't land. I just kind of hover and I say, "Yeah, bad things everywhere."
You broke their window, and now we got to deal with this. And then I draw my longbow.
You think too much.
Okay.
So I have my longbow out. I'm gonna, as soon as I can, I'm gonna try to hit the first thing that's getting close.
Okay. Yeah. You can go ahead and start shooting. Make a 3 attack rolls.
3 attack rolls. All right.
Yes.
So 3 with the longbow. 2, 3. Okay, so I got 22 on the first one, 17 on the second one, and I critted the third one.
Okay. Um, let's say all those hit.
All right. So I'm gonna do 2
Okay,
regular
so
attacks. Okay.
all right, so as you pull out your longbow and start drawing your arrows, you let loose one, and it strikes one of the creatures like right in the chest. He falls back and onto the ground, and you pull out another one and aim for another creature. Um, and I'm sorry, you aim for another creature. You hit this one in the shoulder, kind of like pinning it to a wall, like right next to it. And on the last one, you pull the arrow, you aim, let loose. It strikes one of the creatures like right in that head, like right in the middle of the forehead.
Alrighty. How many more are there, or are there any more?
There's a couple. You can hear like it seems like they're coming from the central area where the clock tower is in the dock.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna start heading that way. Um, I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not to let my scorpion down or not, but I'm gonna let him down. And if he gets close to anything, he knows what to do. So.
Okay, so you're gonna let him down. You're gonna start running towards
Yep. Towards
Okay,
where they're coming from.
make make 2 acrobatics checks. Yes, I know, low battery. Shut up.
All right.
Acrobatics, athletics, acrobatics. No, just this will be general dexterity checks.
Oh, general dexterity. Okay, I get to reroll then. I got a natural 1 on one of them. So let's reroll. What's going on? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I got 13 on the first and 19 on the second.
Okay, so you managed to make it through most of the creatures that are on that street that you're in. You make it through pretty unscathed. A couple of scratch marks across your armor, few spines in the back of your armor. Nothing ever seen made through the armor. You got hit a couple of times, but nothing made it through. And first, I'm assuming you're just flying over them.
Yep, flying over them.
Okay.
Maybe peppering some of them with my short bow
Okay.
as I go by. Oh.
And my scorpion is gonna. He's not very visible to the enemies, I wouldn't think, but he's a tiny creature, so he's still going to try to like stab some of them in the legs as they're trying to get close to the people, because that's what I get him to do.
Okay.
So
fuck it. All right. So as you run back, as you run through, you look back, you see your scorpion friend like clicking his pincers together and like going over to like every other one of these creatures and like stabbing them in the foot with his stinger. And then he moves on to the next one. He doesn't seem to be doing much, but he seems to be enjoying himself, or like doing what he thinks is something effective.
Yay! Should I make
right.
attack rolls for those arrow shots I said I was making with the short bow?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Add to the thematics.
25 for the first one. 17 for the second. How many do you want me to make?
Just make one more.
Okay. And 22 for the third.
Okay, so as you fly over, you take your short bow, you take a couple shots at you take a few shots at a few of the creatures. You manage to hit most of them go flying into the backs of the creatures as you were flying by, because your flying speed is pretty fast, right? I think it's like 50 or something.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So you managed to hit a couple in the back. They go down, but there's still quite a few more.
Okay.
By this time, you guys have made it into the square. You can see a couple of large, like deep blue um, fishmen. They're very big. Like they have long, like clawed fingers. The seashell strapped across portions of their body as it seems to be some kind of a makeshift armor. And they seem to be commanding these other creatures.
I wonder if we
And
can be diplomatic with them.
as as you walk into the square, as you walk into the square, you are directly encountered by two of these like now as you get a close look at them, they're kind of like mud brown skinned. Uh, One seems to have what looks like coral shells growing out of one of its shoulders. They have gills, like long frills of skin on the sides of their neck that like kind of slowly move up and down like it's breathing. Um, yeah, at this point I'm gonna have you both roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Yay. Initiative. $15 for Frizzy. Frizzle.
Okay,
And Yarmander, which is my guy, got
you're a man.
19.
Okay, so how do you spell that?
Uh, I got that in the uh, Google chat thing, the Google group chat, or the Google Hangout.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Um, okay, okay, so that's 19 for you. Let's see, so that rolls again. I doubt it. You said you had 15, Frizzle?
Yep, 15.
Um, all right, so Yarmander, you're first.
Alrighty. So I see two things.
Yes,
Okay.
you're about I'm gonna say about 30 feet from the closest one is 30 feet. The farther one is about 50 feet from you.
Alright. Since I have a longbow, that distance doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah,
So, pretty sure Hunter's Mark. Is that an action or a bonus action? It's a bonus
that is a
action.
bonus action. Yes.
Okay. So for my bonus, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark that furthest one, just in case it
Okay.
decides to run. Plus, it gets me extra damage. And I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Okay.
Not sure if at level 4 rangers get multiple attacks, but I'm gonna shoot at
No.
least once.
They don't get the multi attack till 5th level.
Alrighty.
Monks, on the other hand, they get all of the attacks.
Fucking monks.
Oh, well, my longbow strike doesn't hit probably. I got a 7.
Nope. It goes flying. You punch, bro. You take aim, but it goes flying like right past its neck.
Alright, well, I used my bonus action and my regular action, and I'm not gonna move. I got a longbow, so I'm gonna be looking out for my little scorpion companion to see if he catches up at any point. But I told
Okay.
him to do his thing with those other things. So whenever he comes back, you can decide.
Okay.
So other than that, I'm done with my
Next.
turn.
Okay. Next is let's see. All right, so that one sea spawn that was close to you comes running up towards you, kind of like a weird fishy zombie kind of. It
All right.
makes some weird like gurgling sounds. He runs up to you. He's within melee range of you right now, but he can't do anything else. So yeah, that's it. Yep, that's all you can do.
All right. Who's next?
And now it is Frizzle's turn.
Yay. Frizzle will. What will he do? Do I really want to get up close with these things? I mean, I have an AC of 18. Why not?
Your AC's higher than mine, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to the biggest looking fish thingy, pull out my two kopeshes, which are just long swords. I decided to make them more Egyptian-like. And I'm going to, attack.
Well, there's only two in like directly in front of you right now that are seem to be threatening your
Yeah,
vicinity.
one's in
There's
front of me
one.
and one's quite far away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll attack the one that's closer to my dragonborn friend.
Okay. Make your attack.
Does a 10 hit?
No. So you walk up. You walk up and you make your swing. It like flops out of the way, kind of.
I'm pretty sure the second one doesn't hit either. So, yeah.
What is it?
13.
13.
13 hits. So as you yes. So as you swing down with your first sword and miss its head, you spin around, come up with the second attack and strike it right across the back. Go for damage.
Yay! Oh, oops, wrong number. 10 damage.
10? Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a key and Flurry of Blows it.
Okay.
$18, $20. Okay.
Wow.
And then I'll roll
Okay.
damage because I'm pretty sure those hit.
Yeah.
7, 5. So altogether, altogether, nice amount of damage actually. Altogether, 22 damage that turn.
Yeah, that one. With your flurry of blows, you continue your spinning like kind of cyclone attack in the air. You manage to cut through. You manage to cut this thing up quite a few times, and it kind of just kind of just like shrieks and twists in pain, then falls to the ground.
Nice.
All right. So
That's my turn.
Cool. And now it is the other one's turn. Yeah, it's just gonna run up towards you. That's all it can do.
Come at me, bro. Is it within 50 feet of us?
Yes, now it is.
Okay, good to know for my turn.
Yeah, that's it. Yarmander, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well, is it within melee range or is it still too far?
It's not
away
melee
from
range. It's like 20 feet from you.
Okay, good enough. I'm just gonna use my longbow again. I'm gonna back away from the other one that was in front of me is down, right?
Yeah, it's down. It's on the ground. It doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move back then 40 feet, which is my
Okay.
movement speed, and I'm just gonna take another shot at this thing.
Okay.
Since my other friend seems to have a better chance of dodging and those sorts of things, so I'm just gonna let him take the front.
Yep.
14 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. 9 damage.
9 damage.
That's just for the strike. What does the hunter's mark give me?
It's I think it's another D8 of damage.
It says D6 at higher
Oh,
levels,
D6.
third or fourth. Yeah, it's a D6 at level 1,
Okay.
which is all I have. So.
That's
Okay.
still bonus
D6.
damage.
Yeah, at higher levels it does more, but whoops, did it not work? Roll 1d6. There we go. I got an extra damage, so 10 damage total.
10 damage total. Yay.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a bitch. All right. So. Let's see. All right. So as you aim for this mystical mark that you can see on this creature, it kind of looks like a triangular target, I guess I should say. Right at the middle of his chest, you aim for it. You pull back and you let loose. It goes flying straight for the target, and you hit it like square in the chest. It reels back in pain, but it doesn't seem to be um, stopping. So
All
yeah,
right.
it's your turn, Frizzle.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, did you have a bonus action you wanted to do? My bad.
uh, I don't have anything that I think I can do at this point,
Okay,
so I'll just
so
pass.
yep, Frizzle, your turn.
Okay. By the way, I am rolling to attack. So, because I'm
Okay,
gonna fly up to it and slash at it with my sword. 12.
12 hits.
Okay. Yay, damage. 8. 4. Oh, max damage. 12 damage.
Okay. All right, that's for your first strike.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, go for your second.
Alrighty. No. No. 8.
Yeah, that one is a hit. So as you fly over, and kind of like a little barrel kind of thing that you do, you fly over it. You make one swing. As you pass over it across the shoulder, it hits. It again reels back in pain, kind of like grabs his shoulder a little bit, and as you go behind it, go for the second swing. It kind of like ducks out of the way of your strike.
Lame. This will not be the last of me. Anyway, and I'm gonna call my turn there. I don't want to waste
Okay.
too much key on these guys. So.
Okay. And now it is that Sea Spawn's turn. And since now someone is within striking distance, uh, okay,
Oh no,
it's
I gave
going
it hope.
to, it's going to. Okay, so what's your AC? Oh, it's like 18, huh?
Yep,
Okay,
18.
so it looks up at you and you can see like out of one of its shoulder, its left shoulder that's facing you, a bunch of Yeah, a bunch of it kind of like reaches up to claw at you.
Uh-huh.
It misses. You can see like um you can see like this strange like liquid um I want to say like
Mm,
yeah, it's a strange liquid pouring out of some of the little spines that are on its hand.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's it. Miss its attack.
Yay! Miss your attacks more often.
All right,
Even if
Yarmander.
All right, gonna take another shot. Still looking out for my little buddy. He didn't come back yet, I assume.
Nope.
All right, that's fine. Um, as long as he's sort of taking care of those other things. He has poison, so it might hurt those things. I don't know.
keyword is might.
Um, all right, so I'm just gonna use another longbow strike. Ooh, this one crits. So
Okay.
uh, that'll hit, which is 7 plus 6, which is 13, plus the d6. Uh, roll.
Wait, for crits, you double the damage which you roll on the dice, and then you add your modifier. So whatever you roll on the dice, double that first, and then add on your ability modifier.
Roll 20 does it auto for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
using
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
using roll 20.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm
so
using
you got 13, and then you do also double the damage on Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Roll D. Oops. 2D. All right, so that's an extra 11 damage.
Oh, yay. So as this thing reaches down, as this thing like after this thing claws up at Frizzle, it kind of like looks down at you like with his arm like still like midway through his chest. It turns to you, and as you see it, that mystical mark that you placed on it moves to its head. You aim for it, you pull back and let loose. The arrow goes flying straight into his head and through his head. This this thing is down.
All right. So I'm gonna look around, see if my buddy is around or if any other enemies are around.
Actually, yes, your little scorpion friend is just walked up and he's like pulling at your pants leg.
So I just reach my hand down and let him crawl on it.
Hmm?
And then I look for any enemies, any of those bigger things around.
Yes, actually, you guys' display seems to have caught the attention of one of the other bigger creatures and is making its way towards you rather quickly.
All right, how far away is it about?
Um, right now, I want to say it's about 30 feet.
All right. Well, my longbow has 150-foot range, so I'm gonna shoot at it as soon as it gets within my sight.
Um, first, I mean, you guys roll for initiative again.
All right, fair enough.
This is another combat, and I didn't have its thing.
Initiative.
6.
I got 4.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay.
Guess who's going first this round?
Not you
I
guys.
got 2. I got 2 on my dice, so I went. So plus 2 is 4.
And Frizzy, you got a 6.
Yes, he got a 6.
Yep, I got a
Okay.
6.
Okay. So, um, by this point, the large fish creature you can see now has like it seems to be like little tentacles coming from its chin. It has frills and fins all over a portion of his body, a couple coming out of his back, one coming right off his head and down the middle of his back, a couple off his elbows.
Huh.
No, he's not right in front of you. Let's say he's about man, he's about 20 feet from you. Um,
Oh, okay.
all right, so he's first. So he's gonna make his first attack. Hmm. Ooh, no, it doesn't hit. Okay, so as he not like runs up to you, he like slithers up to you, and he doesn't have any legs. He rears back with this harpoon in his hand. This is range, right? Yep, and he throws it. Um, he throws it at you. Frizzle, it miss you. This like duck out of the way, kind of like the Neo bullet dodge, but in like midair. So it misses you, and he pulls it back to himself. Uh, that's about it.
All right. So then it's
Um,
Fizzle's turn, I would assume.
yes, Frizzle's turn. My bad.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fly up to the closest one and do the usual, just attack.
Okay, so you're gonna fly up to the large fish man
Yeah,
and make your attack. All right, cool.
12.
All right, so as you f- you fly up and again doing the little spinning sword attack. When you fly over, you make during the first spin, swing out your sword, and he kind of just like grabs your arm before you can connect with the attack, and he just like throws it back.
No.
The attack misses.
All right. So you have a second attack, right?
Yeah, if he wants.
Yeah, but my computer just died on me.
All right. So you have a +6 to attack. I can roll for you.
I can roll it in here.
Alrighty.
I can just roll IRL.
That's how I do. I hate this dice.
Okay. I was using Roll20 because I like being able to have people confirm it. But
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll roll real.
Well, I can't see what you guys are rolling anyway because I'm not like in the thing. So
Yeah, I noticed. So it's kind of pointless. 25.
25 to hit. Oh yeah, that
Yep.
hits. So
Okay.
as he throws back your other hand, you kind of bring up your offhand weapon and go for a big upward slash across his chest.
Oh, and
You hit
damage.
roll damage, yeah.
10 damage.
10.
I'm
Okay.
rolling well on damage today. And I'm still not going to, because I have a feeling there's a big bad waiting at the end of this, so I'm going to save my key for that. So that will be the end of that'll end my turn.
All right. Yarminder, your turn.
Alright. So how far away am I from this thing? I did back up 40 feet from when I was attacked, or when I was attacking before. So am I too far away from it to get up to it?
You have to dash to get up to it.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, I'm gonna move 40 feet closer.
Okay.
So how far away am I from it now?
You're
Am I
about you're about let's say um what the fuck
am
charge,
I
piece of shit. You're about 30 feet from it now.
okay? Okay, so I'm just going to use my longbow since it's in my hand. Uh, plus, I should have used my hunter's mark. I'll move it as my bonus action after.
Okay.
Okay, so
12. Okay, so as you draw back, as you run up and draw back your bow, um, you aim for the creature. You shoot it. It hits. It doesn't seem to make an impact though. It cracks one of the seashells it cracks and shatters one of the seashells that it's using for armor, but it doesn't seem to have done anything to him.
all right. So as my bonus action, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark
Okay.
to him. That's it.
All right. Now it's his turn again. Um, okay. All right. So it's first. No, it's indecisive. Fuck it. I'm using the bucket. 1 second, guys.
All right.
All right. All right. So Frizzle, this creature like his creature like not even rose up. He's tall enough to reach you in the air. He's like at your mid waist, even though you're flying. And
Yeah.
he reaches up with his powerful fanged jaws towards one of your legs and like takes a big bite down on it. You shake your leg a little bit and kick him in the head, and he lets loose. But you take my D, it's over here. You take 11 damage.
Oh, ow. Okay.
And after you kick him off, he reaches up with one of his very large hands and well claws, I should say, and yeah, goes for an attack. For his second attack. Yeah, that hits. That's not good. And he's going to use. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. Nope, that's not it. Come on, piece of shit. Um, hit the fire something down here. Okay, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy. 14.
Nope. All right,
Oh.
as so the creature reaches up one of its very large claws, and like pretty much palms your entire chest and slams you down to the ground. You is 2d4, 2d4. You take 7 damage, but you are prone on the ground.
Ow.
And that is his turn. And now it is your turn, Frizzle.
Am I still next to it?
Yes, you are still next to it. You're right in front of it from prone on the
Then,
ground.
then I'm going to stand up and attack it.
Okay. Make your attack.
Yeah. Ah, at least it wasn't a crit fail. Okay, so 9 and 24.
Okay, so your first attack. Oh, okay. You stood up. Okay, so your first attack goes for you. You swing
No.
up at this creature. Again, you crack another one of the seashells that it seems to be using for armor, and it doesn't seem to have done any damage to him. But your second attack, you go for attack like across what you assume is his waist. You hit. He cuts through.
Time to
So
roll
yeah, roll for
damage.
damage.
Ooh, 12 again.
12 damage. Okay.
And I will Fury of Blows this since I'm kind of in a dire state.
Okay.
Like literally, one more of those attacks and I'm pretty much dead. 10, 12.
Those are your
Those are my attacks. My Flurry
yeah.
of
Those.
Blows attacks.
So as you go for two more strikes against this creature, you like kind of do like a little X swing across its chest.
Mm.
They hit, but they don't seem to make any kind of. They don't seem to find any purchase across this creature's hide.
Ah, okay.
He's kind of
Well, I'm
looks
dead.
he kind of looks down at you and glares.
You know, using the disengage action may have been a better use of key here.
Quite possibly, but you've been doing pretty good with that flurry of blows damage. So
Yeah. Anyway, that's my
all
turn.
right, cool. So now it's his turn now. Um, let's see.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes. I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I forgot that. Yeah, your turn. My bad.
That's fine. So now I can use 30 feet of my movement, because it's 30 feet
Hmm.
away, to walk up. So I'm going to be in melee range. I'm going to drop my little friend next to this creature. Hopefully
Hmm.
it doesn't just instantly die. And I'm going to take a sword swing at it and then move 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to use my sickle. 13 to hit.
13 barely hits. Roll for
Alright.
damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Did you roll for your hunter's mark damage?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. And that's an extra 3, so 7 damage total.
Okay. Okay. All right. Top of the round. It is his turn. Why did I do that? So you look at you as you look at him, he kind of just like inhales and he breathes deeply and kind of like seems like bolster himself. So, And then he's gonna make an attack versus against you, Frizzle, since you seem to be the one. He saw you take out the two sea spawn, and you're annoying him. Um,
All right.
okay. Nope. So he's going to make an attack with his harpoon. Da, 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 da. Sorry, guys, I have to like switch through books. Um,
It's all right.
2d6. All right, my d20 at? There it is. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's a 20. Yeah, it's 22 to hit. So he reaches up and like stabs down with his he stabs down. He sees the miss. He goes like right by your leg. No. Okay, so he sees the stab down. He goes right at your chest. What happened? Someone disconnect?
No.
Oh, no, someone joined. Cool. So,
Yeah, he's gonna watch us, I guess.
so you take 10 damage.
And I'm down.
Okay. So, Yarmander. Sorry. You watch as this very large fishman takes his harpoon and like stabs it straight through your friend, and as he goes limp on it, he like picks him up and then drops him off of it, and then he turns to you, and he is going to make he moves closer to you with a very large open mouth. You can see him very uh quite a few fanged teeth in his mouth. He goes for a bite attack.
All right. So before that happens, my little scorpion guy was in his way, so he's going to do his attack. Um.
Wait, shit. You said you're going to make an attack in, so then move back.
Yeah, I moved 10 feet away.
Should be an attack of opportunity. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I messed up. But yeah, you're good.
No,
Your
I
scorpion.
attacked because I have the movement thing. So.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you don't get. Yeah, yep. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. But I put my little scorpion guy down for a reason, so he's going to get his attack before this happens, because it's attack of opportunity on his part.
Yep.
Oh, D 20 plus 4. Okay, my scorpion just got a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Alright, so little Mr. Scorpion, he does an automatic 3 piercing damage. So if it
Okay.
has resistances, you can keep track of that. And the creature has to make a DC 9 Constitution saving throw. So
Okay.
if it gets higher than 9, then it passes.
It passes.
Alright, so I
All
roll
right.
1d8. 1d8. Alright, so I got 8 on that, so it takes 4 damage. So in total, that is 3 plus 4. So that's
7.
an extra 7 damage from my little scorpion guy. I put him there for a reason.
All
So
right.
he
Cool.
got his chance. Okay, so you're going
And
to attack me?
yes.
So go ahead and do that.
What's your AC?
What did you get?
He rolled a 16, but he still has a +6.
Oh, well,
That
that hits.
Okay, so so you take okay, yeah, you take 12 damage as he opens his very large mouth. It pretty much encompasses most of your upper torso and like bites down hard. You can feel the stinging. You can feel stinging as his fangs pierce through your armor and into your skin.
All right. I'm still up. I'm
And
good. So,
that's his turn. Well,
all right.
hmm. I,
If he wants to
nah,
do something else, then he
I didn't.
can.
Nah, I didn't say I was gonna do it before, so no. Go ahead.
All right. So my turn. So my little beastie, he's going to move 10 feet because that's his speed. So he's going to be right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my sickle again. 14 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So damage. That's 5 damage. And I'm going to move away 40 feet.
Okay. Did you make your attack against him,
Yes,
or was that the scorpion?
I made the sickle attack.
Okay.
The
What
scorpion
was
just moved up closer.
okay. What? I'm sorry. What'd you roll?
I got a 14 with the sickle, and you said that hit.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That
then I
hits.
did 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you swing with your sickle, you catch his arm like right in the come on, right in the loop of the weapon. Um, it you made purchase with that one. Is the creature seems to be pretty hurt at this point. He kind of like his imposing demeanor has kind of slouched a little bit. Um, yeah, I forgot. Frizzle, you should make a death saving throw. 'Cause I forgot you're supposed to be doing that.
yeah.
Gets 20.
I know. 9. I failed.
Yep, that's one failed death saving throw.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
All right, now it is his turn.
And I'm 40 feet away. What's his movement speed?
Uh, you can get the gist that since he has no legs, he's not the fastest on land.
Alright, so is he coming towards me, or is he going to attack my little scorpion?
He's gonna. No, he's coming for you.
Alright, so if he's coming towards me, the little scorpion gets an attack of opportunity.
Indeed, he does.
So, he's got a +4 to hit, so
Okay, there it is.
roll d20 +4. Oops. That isn't what I meant to press. I'm gonna get up my dice roll and make this a little easier. 1d20 +4. He got a 20. He's gonna kill this thing. So that's automatic 3 damage because it's supposed to do 1, but I add another 2 because of my proficiency. So that's an automatic 3 damage. And the con save on the part of the monster. All right.
There it is.
My scorpion's gonna kill this thing, isn't it?
Probably. Okay, 14, so it passed the poison.
All right. So past that. So 4 halved is 2. So that's 5 damage total. Which is
Okay.
how much I did on my attack anyway, so this is helpful.
All right. That's yeah, that's your turn.
That's its turn, I would assume, because it can't move close enough to me.
All right. No. Then
Because it's trying to get to me, right? And it has to move 40 feet to get to me, so then it would have to dash to get it.
oh yeah, you made your attack. Yeah, you made your attack of opportunity. Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
So then it has to dash to get to me. So it can't do anything.
Nope.
Unless if it has a bonus.
Oh no, not even if it dashed. Nope. Oh, yep. Your turn. No.
Right.
Frizzle, make your death saving throw.
Yeah. Sorry about the popping noise. Popcorn is being made. 5.
Fails. It's 2 failed death saving throws.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay,
Hopefully.
so my turn.
By the way, my computer
Yes.
just gave up the ghost. I turned it back on and a blue screen saying that the motherboard was corrupt, and I'm like, oh!
Oh, that's gotta suck.
All right.
Blue
Well.
screen of death.
Yeah.
Well.
So many memories on that thing gone.
Well, you might be able to restore something if you go to a computer place, but
Yeah, I probably will, but definitely gonna have to be canceling a game tonight.
all right. Well, that's too bad.
Yep. Definitely.
Which means our time constraints might be a little bit longer because you don't
I
have
no
an extra
longer
game.
have one, so
So
like now that
that's
was
good.
the thing that would
All right. So that's good. So let's see. What I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna start rolling a backup character.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the scorpion 10 feet closer. So how far did it move closer to me? Did it move 30 feet?
No, it moved 20
20?
feet closer to you.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not as good as I wanted, but it'll have to do. So I'm going to move towards my downed companion.
Okay,
I'm gonna
the
try to.
creature is in between you and him. You've been
All
moving
right.
away from him this entire time.
Yes, that's true. Let's see. I'm gonna have to bite it. Okay, so I'm gonna move my little dude, my scorpion dude, in front of me. When I move, so it's going to come closer 10 feet. Actually, it can move 20 feet, so it's going to get right in front of the creature. So if it decides to move, so it's going to dash to get to the creature, whatever it is, and I'm going to just run past it. I'm not going to bother attacking. So hopefully I'm at my friend, but if not, I'm dead. So
If you
an attack of opportunity on me.
If you dash, you can get to him, but then that'll be
okay. Well,
that'll be your action.
If that's the case, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack it.
You're gonna attack
it? So that way it doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me. So I'm gonna run through it and strike it as I run past it with my sickle.
Okay, so
7 doesn't hit.
Okay. So if you're running past it, if you walk out of it, if you're going out of its melee range, it still gets an attack of opportunity. No, it doesn't. You're right. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting about your
because
feet. All right, cool.
yeah.
So
So I'm gonna be 20 feet past it
okay, so
towards my friend.
as you run up to it and make your attack, it swats it like takes its harpoon and like swats your sickle to block it, and it tries to swing back at you, and you duck under as you keep running over to your down friend on the ground.
All right. So I'm 20 feet past it, and my
Hmm.
scorpion is standing in front of it. So scorpion MVP. So we'll keep. I'll take that as my entire turn.
Okay. As it sees you, okay, so now it's its turn.
Yeah.
Um, okay, yeah. As it sees you run by, it picks up, it throws its javelin like up in a throwing position, not javelin, fucking harpoon up in a throwing position, and it's going to throw it at you.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's 20 that hits. It's not natural 20, it's just 20. So take 2d6. I put them under my pocket.
Should have took that healing spell.
Hmm.
I didn't take it.
So you take 9 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. No, I need you to roll a strength check. Just general strength.
All right. Strength. Uh, I got a 7.
7. Okay. So as the he throws a harpoon, as it comes flying to you, it pierces through your leg, catching you, and then you feel a tug as he pulls you closer to him. You are now 20 feet in front of him. No, you're not 20 feet from him. You are now in front of him directly. He pulled you all the way back to him.
All right. Fair enough. How much damage? Any damage?
Yes, that was the 9 damage.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I got. Okay. I'm still up.
But no, that was just his first attack.
Oh.
Yep. So yeah, now it can make its second attack. So as it reels you in close to you, it opens its very large fanged mouth again, and goes in for a bite attack. And this time,
All right.
yeah. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. Um, as he pulls you up, with the harpoon through your leg, he pulls you up and goes for a bite, but you wriggle out of the way, kind of like kick it in the head, and you manage to get free, get the harpoon on your leg, and you land on your feet on the ground in front of him.
All right.
That's
Good. All right. So death saving throw.
yes.
All right.
First, I'll make your death saving throw. Is he still there?
Should be.
Death saving throw. I rolled a
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, cool.
You
So
got you got natural 20.
Yep.
so you say
Okay,
so
you're
you.
standing.
I thought it automatically saves for 2 death saving throws.
It
Uh,
does, and then if I roll into a nat 20, it depends. Some people do it that they just immediately get up, why the others are. It's
the rule I use is automatic recovery to 1 HP. But you don't have to use that if you don't want to.
Mm,
It's up to the DM.
kind of like this suspensive death in my games. Which this is going a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, you save for two death saving throws.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Yeah. Conditions.
So he's even at this point.
By the way, I
Yep.
have my backup. I have a backup Black Dragonborn Paladin ready. I've been making him.
All right. So
So
you're
now it's your turn. You're Amanda.
all right. Okay. So I'm only 30 feet away from him if I have my math correct.
Yes.
Okay. So easy decision. I think. Um. Okay. Scorpion's gonna stay. I'm gonna move the 30 feet, but I'm gonna try to bite an attack of opportunity here.
Okay.
Could be
So you're just
death
gonna
or...
move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move.
Okay. So he gets attacked, and this will be. Hold on. Let me check one thing.
Armor class is 16.
Okay. He hits. I just wanted to make sure for something.
Well.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
What is dead may never die.
I got a 9.
Okay, so as you start to turn and run to go help your friend, he brings his harpoon up in a large arcing sweep, and he hits you like right in the leg. He knocks you. He hits you in the leg, and you fall to the ground, and with intense sharp pain in the side of one of your legs. You are prone on the ground.
All right. So no damage from that.
Oh no, let me roll for that. My bad.
I was gonna say. I heard 6.
6 plus 4, which is 10, and his superiority dice, which is 3. So 13 damage.
All right. Down.
Oh, you're down.
But my scorpion is still alive.
He
So it has
he
the
is still
chance of
alive.
killing it. So it's still
Yep.
my turn.
I
So
almost
since I'm
tried
down,
TPK there, but you reminded me that the Scorpion is going to be the hero of the day.
the scorpion is still alive,
if you
and
guys make your death saving throws.
okay, so scorpion gets to
You only
attack.
one
He's
hit.
going to defend me. It says here that it basically acts on its own volition. So technically, you would be able to control it because I wouldn't know what it's. But it technically is supposed to defend me and
Or itself to the best of its ability.
yes. So
Okay.
I
So
recommend that it attack this thing to hopefully kill it, so that way if we make our death saving throws, we're still alive.
I'm gonna say it would, because it did see this giant creature knock you down, and it is going to defend you. So you roll for its attack.
All right. It's attack +4. That's right. So
I kind of want to get someone that can cast Awakened on it.
that would be
On a
fun.
high level druid.
Okay, +4.
Guys, I'll make another
Hit.
backup character that's a druid.
It hit. It got a 22.
Okay. God damn, this
Can it
scorpion
roll
is
a nat
killing.
20 already?
It's got an automatic 3 damage.
Yep.
And if that doesn't kill it, then DC 9 Constitution saving throw.
It makes it.
All right, so let's roll that D6. 6, I think. No, it's a D8. D8. Alright. Dice roller. D8.
Is that for a hunter's mark or?
No, D8 is the D8 is its poison ability. So if you take half damage if you save. So I'm rolling a D8 to see what half of that would
What the
be.
fuck, you piece of shit?
5 halved, which would be
2.
Yeah, 2. So it takes 2 poison damage, as well as the 3 automatic damage. So that's 5 damage. Does that kill it?
Let me check something real.
Oh, it almost does, doesn't it?
Where is it? It should be here. Goddamn. Someone left.
It was Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that fucking kills it. As the scorpion like clacks angrily at it, and then rears back with his tail, goes for a very powerful strike. Hits, pierces. It doesn't seem to do much at first. In fact, the marrow kind of like smacks the thing off its tail, but after a while, it kind of like looks kind of woozy, as you can see the vein. Oh, you can't see it, but the veins pulse bulge in its arms and neck, and it kind of like holds its throat and like falls over and forward actually, so it falls on you.
That's fine. I'm not there to.
Free death saving throws.
No. If
Well, I
it
would say
falls
you
on me
take
and
like
does
I
it
would
do
say you take
damage to
four
me?
damage. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
so
very
that's
big creature. It's a very
one
big, very
failed
heavy
death
creature.
saving throw. That's one fail.
Yes.
Okay, but I am still alive. My scorpion would vindictively just stab this thing to make sure it fails all its death saving throws if it has any, and make sure it's dead.
Eh,
Um,
I don't do it for monsters. Okay, well
Alright, so
He does.
your scorpion is angrily stabbing the marrow. I'm gonna say it's stabbing it in the face. So even if you can't see it, but the scorpion is angrily stabbing this thing in the
alright.
face. Okay. Frizzle,
So
make your final death saving throw to either get up or die.
Come on, no one. Don't fuck McGill. Gil fucked me.
did you die?
1.
You got
Oh,
Alright.
oh, you are so dead. Oh, you are so
Literally,
dead.
I
Okay.
went from 20 to 1.
I tried to come
Alright.
back to save you, but it killed me. So,
I know, I appreciate it. Don't worry, I've already, over the
Alright,
course of this encounter, have made free backup characters. You guys want the druid, the paladin,
your
or the cleric?
turn, your Amanda.
we'll see if I live first to see if I can do anything for you, but I doubt it. If you're dead, I might not be able to do anything, but
Yeah.
I'll try if I'm alive. Okay, so I'm just gonna make them, and if anything is happening to me, you can determine that.
Mm.
Okay, so death saves. Okay, so my first one. Oh, first is a failure. Second is a save.
Okay.
Third is a failure, so I die.
Damn. So you are both dead on the ground. So as this is how we're going to end this adventure. As as the denizens of this town fight through what seems to be most of the night against these weird fish-like creatures. Um, two two valiant heroes have fallen in their attempt to defend the city as best they can. Not without taking a couple of these creatures with them, but they have fallen. various others continue to fight. The spectacled gentleman you met earlier, his friend Jack, uh, and the two men, the one in the large breastplate and the very thick breastplate, not breastplate, fucking plate armor, and the wide brimmed hat gentleman continue to fight a number of these creatures throughout the night. So yeah,
And then the
that's the end,
scorpion,
guys.
and then the
Yeah.
scorpion stands victorious in the morning over a pile of 100 dead sea creatures.
Yep. It killed the thing.
Yes.
So
It stands triumphant on top of the
How
barrel
much XP
that
does the
failed.
scorpion get? It's level 20.
That was funny. That was great.
Yeah.
Now I
Even though
see.
we died, that was fun.
yeah.
I'm glad, guys. Any advice for me? Any tips? What you like? What you didn't like?
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I wish I could have gotten away and got my friend up, but
You
other
almost.
than
There
that,
were two opportunities where you would have died. If you had made that, if you had ran by him, and in fact that was his last superiority dice too. If you had ran by him without making that attack that first time, he probably was gonna trip you. He didn't even get to use two of his other ones. He just kept using trip. Like the other ones I gave him were maneuvering attack because I had originally planned for him to be in the fight with the two other creatures who are sea spawn, by the way. Had planned on him being in the fight with them, but I guess it just didn't play out that way. And then fainting attack, which would have been a waste, kind of, because it doesn't do anything immediately. It gives him advantage on the next attack he makes, though. So, yeah.
oh well. The
Do you guys
scorpion
want me to do
will
the game now?
do whatever it does. I don't know what you want to determine that it does.
I don't. That's the end for me. That was fun. I had a lot of fun, guys. I'm glad you did too.
Yeah, that was fun, man. You should DM more often.
I try. I'm gonna try. I prefer to do. I'm better at one shots than I am like long stories. But yeah, you can DM something if you want. I enjoyed that a lot.
I was supposed to say, if you guys still have time and that stuff, I can do DMing, because like I said, my other game fell through, so, like, what am I going to do with the rest of my day now?
I got pretty much all day because I'm off today. I'm off today and
Yeah, same.
tomorrow. Fucking,
I'm
for,
not
like, the
off
next 5
tomorrow,
days.
but I work late tomorrow.
Yeah.
I work at Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart.
Nah.
That shit can get out. Please tell me you're the greeter.
I am not the greeter, but that I sometimes do it to cover lunches, and that's pretty much what you do. Just much nicer.
So, do you want me to make another character, or?
Yeah, you guys roll. Roll characters at level 8. Don't roll, but like use standard array, because that is really gets you going very quickly.
Okay.
I usually roll, but we don't. I usually roll, but this is very sudden.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why I chose a ranger with that is because I always thought that it would be interesting to have a really, really weak creature as your beast companion.
As your companion.
Yeah, and
but this one ended up being yeah. I was just about to say, what the hell, the underdog story? Talk about it.
Yeah. So it worked out well. I'll have to use that in another campaign.
By the way, just so you guys know, for your what we're doing with this, my kind of thing, is you guys have been hired by a king of a distant land to explore an unexplored island or continent.
Okay.
What kind of character should I use?
That's a good idea. I might use that.
By the way, Yeah, it's kind of Pioneer King. The king that you spoke with, its name was actually a dragon that conquered the kingdom. His name is Spinac the Black, and he's obviously a black dragon.
All right.
He's also known as Spinac the Mad because he's kind of even for dragons, he's kind of insane.
Okay. So is he sending us there for nefarious reasons?
You don't really know. He is sending you there to find some sort of powerful item
Alrighty.
that he believes will make him into a god. And that the shards, and he has these like shards that he's always carrying around, crystal shards, and he claims the shards speak to him.
I have so many characters I want to play. I don't know who to pick.
Yeah, I'm looking through the main series classes and go with.
Man, I've played this. This is a setting I've played in so many times with my family. It's really cool that I'm getting to play it live.
Yeah. Okay, so.
This is my first D&D homebrewed D&D setting. I'm going back to it for this.
Yeah. Yep. All right, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. That's what I'm making. All right, cool.
And of course, I said we're doing this at level 8. So of course, we're doing the one rule where you get the ability score and the feat.
Okay.
And I've got to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out some of these other things. Because the main classes I've used at least once. All the ones that I really want to use, so I'm gonna check some other classes here.
Change that to pirate. Damn, I need to add all these. Where is my book? Here it is. I finally get to play my Storm Sorcerer.
So what have you guys... Hello, I'm back. You guys decide what you're going to be?
Yeah, I'm going to be my Storm Sorcerer.
Okay.
I haven't decided what class yet. But I'm going to be a bugbear.
Yes.
I'm a Siren. Very pretty creature.
Hero, can you repeat that? Sorry, my people were talking in the background.
I'm a Siren.
Alright.
Ah.
I guess I'll be a fighter. Easy enough. So level 8. Okay, that's good. So fighters get ability score improvements at 4th, 6th, and 8th. Do you want me to choose a feat for each of those?
Just the normal ones. The special fighter ability score increase, you do have to choose with that one.
Okay. Just double checking. Alright. Just gonna edit Yaramander. I'm not gonna keep him. He's dead. So
I should start fucking playing this more often. I need sorcerer.
And just so you guys know, you're being paid 3,000 gold pieces for doing this.
Do we already have it, or is it yet been given to us?
He gave you 1,000 up front, and the 2,000 will be once you do your job.
Okay. If we make it back.
If you make it back.
If we make it back.
Just so you guys heads up, just a little warning, this is inspired heavily by Lovecraft and his writing, what you're going to encounter, so...
Okay. I always wonder why it was called Lovecraft. Considering it's so, like, it's maniacal.
Because that's the name of the writer. His last name is Lovecraft. I love those
about
books.
That.
okay, fighting style. I always like distance characters, so I'm probably gonna go for archery.
By the way, I'm more of a fan of throwing bigger enemies than a large number of small enemies.
Okay.
Because the bigger enemies that are like only a few of them, it's much easier to keep track of them and keeps combat going faster. Though I may throw a number of, like, I believe there is an encounter where you guys fight a group of enemies here. I won't spoil too much.
Okay.
Ray of Frost.
And if you guys want, you can start off with a magic item that to make sure that you guys were prepared for this mission, Spinac gave you like either for like for the sorcerer a wand or a staff, and like the fighter either an armor or weapon.
Alright. So how high of plus can I get on an armor?
I'll say you want armor?
Yes.
Okay, +2.
Wonderful.
And
Okay,
then what will you be wanting, Ariel?
I'll have to look through. Right now I'm doing the spell. Oh, I'll look through right now. Fine, won't take long.
Oh, the spells are going to be so much fun.
I think I'm gonna go with being a champion.
Okay.
I almost made that Marrow, the giant fish man. I almost made him a champion, and he would have critted like twice during that fight.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That would have been very bad for you guys.
Well, at least we managed.
We already
to
had
take
a hard
him
enough
down.
time.
I'm just happy we managed to take that thing down. It's our last.
Hilarious.
Scorpion for the win.
Yeah.
Best animal companion, because no one can see it, so, you know.
It can only move 10, but as long as you can get it into a position, it can dash, and then as long as they move away from it, then it can attack. So
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to do with it the entire time. It's just make sure that it gets the opportunity attack.
I believe tiny creatures, can't they actually crawl onto enemies?
They can.
They can occupy. You can occupy the creature space that is at least 2 size categories bigger than you. At least that's what it says in the book. I'm new to DMing, so I like to go off the book a lot.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I homebrew a lot of crap in mine. And just like, but I've been DMing for a while. This ain't my first rodeo. Like, one of my favorite rules, I like to refer to it as the system shocked variant rule, which is if you like take over half your damage in one attack, half your hit points away in one attack from a creature, like let's say a dragon deals 95 points of damage to a character with 130 hit points, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw or die outright from just the shock of taking that much damage in one turn.
Yeah, I read about that rule.
Yeah.
So.
Just so you know, that is a rule 9, but you guys probably won't be encountering anything that's going to deal that much damage to you. Actually, making myself an omelet while you guys are making yourself characters.
Alright. So.
Okay. I'm gonna have a staff of thunder and lightning.
Okay. That goes with your theme.
Yep. I like to make characters for a specific theme. So. Yeah.
Remind me to throw lightning-resistant creatures only at you.
Roger that. I'll remember. So 5.
So, bugbear. Strength and dex. Perfect.
Like, this is going to be such a long video. I'm wondering if we should end this stream and start a new one for this?
We can.
That might be better because this is going to be such a long video with 2 games in it that we might want to do that.
All right. Well, I'll just click.